All right, greetings everyone. This is RoninMac, looking at episode 2 of Stonehearth. Um, I really didn't play as long as I thought I would, because it seems like there's still some issues with the AI, and this is something the developers are aware of. But sometimes, like with the Mason's workbench, for example, if you set up a queue of things for the Mason to build, sometimes the AI will just short out and they'll stand there and do nothing. And the only thing you can do is save and quit the game and restart it, and then they'll start working on the stuff in the queue. I don't know. It's a programming issue, but you can see it's nighttime. This is the it's going to roll into the start of the third day. Hopefully, we've gathered enough resources because I didn't in the first day to get a new citizen, but maybe we'll see how that progresses here. Um, I purposely made smaller plots of farmland for different crops, just because one farmer, um, once he's planted everything, he just stands around waiting for it to grow. So if I give him more things to plant and tend to, he stays busy. Um, Idle hands are the devil's playground or something. I don't know. Let's see. There's different views you can do. So I can just eliminate all the walls in the building, add all the walls. I usually like to have the split walls. So you can see there's 4 really crummy beds in here. These are stone chests that I've made. They're good for storing things. The stone ones hold a whole lot more than the wood chest, which is why I avoided making any wood chests for this particular venture. Um, the other playthroughs I've done, I've used wood chests just because they're the best you can make, but now I have something that can hold 81 items. I don't want to make something that can hold, I don't know. They have to do a little balancing, I think. There should be benefits to the stone chest. So let's see here. Okay. There we go. So you can see once you have to have over 50 food, over 4 morale, and over 550 net worth, and we'll get a new settler. Now he's going to come join. I don't know what his stats look like, so let's take a look at him. Oh, he's a tough guy. Not bad. Okay. I'm going to keep him as a worker for now, just because I'm a little short on workers. You can see the slice thing here. That's the actual view, and then you can slice based on the level that you're actively playing on. We've built a bit of a mine here. Wrong tool. Okay, and I'm gonna have them expand it a little bit. There's a random chance you can get ore just from mining, but usually if you find a vein, and that's something you can actually see, you get a whole lot more. It's not worth counting on, which if you look back to episode 1, that's why I said get the hunter knife right away, because it could take you a long time to get steel, whereas wood and stone stuff you can get pretty quickly. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this stone chest for wood. Okay, so now I've set it just to collect wood in that chest. And this one's going to be for stone. As a side filter, I'm going to say you can't store wood or stone inside of this stockpile area anymore. Caravan. Let's see what we got here. Hello. Would you like to give me 4 hunk o' stone in exchange for... No, that's... Sometimes with caravans, they'll offer you something that you can't make for something I can make easily. Good trade. But wood and stone I can get either way, so it's a waste of my time to worry about. But there you go. So in basic, this game, I like a lot of the foundational stuff. You can see Pantor Pounder here, my footman. I made a maul for him, which is a big stone hammer because it's better than a wood sword, and he's got a shield. Eventually, if I can get some ore, I don't think I have any, no. I have another stone chest, though. I'm going to put a stone chest here. I'm going to set that one up to store my food. Yes, you can see I've got all these animal pelts and different animal jerkies. So, food-wise, my people are going to be fine. I also have to store the wealth. You can see these chests of coins. I got those by selling some animal skins to a trader, and you need to have a certain amount of wealth. I'm going to pause here for a second. A certain amount of wealth to level up and get a citizen like we just saw. So, but later on in the game, you'll see like goblins and stuff that'll come in and try to steal your money. If it's just sitting out like this, you know, sitting out in the open, they can walk up and take it and go away. Maybe before Genius here with his Hamal can go hit them. So you want to have your valuable stuff, or basically everything. You want to have it in a chest at least, because then they have to go break open the chest to get it. What I've done before in earlier playthroughs that I've done is after I've mined out a bit, I make like a tucked away corner room with some chests in it that I store my coins and such. That way they have to work to get into it. But, that is what it is. Let's see here. So I need more stone. I have another chest. Oh, let's put that one here. Okay, and you guys go ahead and place that. So there's like an order of everybody. Once a day, everybody decides it's time to eat, and they'll just go grab whatever is available or whatever suits their fancy. They're not as happy when they have to sit on the ground and eat, so eventually I'll have to build like a dining hall so they can all sit at a table like a proper person and eat food. I don't know. Let's just pause for one moment. Let's check the journal. Okay. So they'll complain about things. Well, no one has anything to complain about because I'm a pretty benevolent dictator. But eventually, if I make them sit on the ground and eat food forever, they'll complain about that. If someone dies in a monster attack, they'll complain about that. Just basic stuff, but I think it progresses as far as how many days they've lived in the town. So if you haven't taken care of their needs, they'll complain about that. Morale will go down and people won't join your town. Praise side starts out a little easier and it'll get more difficult as you go. So like they like where we are. Peaceful. We haven't been attacked yet. Yeah, we feel safe. It's good to be alive. So all the positive stuff that they have to say, and it'll go for each day. If I can flip pages anymore, it'll go for each day that you've played the game. But like I said, the gripe side is going to get bigger based on how many days they've had to sit on the ground and eat their crappy berries. But which is why, like I said, it's important to get farms started early because it gives them a variety of food. Eventually, you can level up a farmer to be a cook, and they'll cook better tasting food, which initially they don't care about, but eventually everybody will be complaining that I'm eating raw turnips and berries again. This town sucks. I want to move. So, nobody's working. Let's give them something to do. I want to expand the mine a little bit. Just scan around here. Sometimes you'll see ore veins. It's worth going for, but for now, that'll do. And I'm going to have them, let's see, how much wood do we have inside the wood chest? 21. That's a good start. In earlier builds that I've played, you could actually chop trees down willy-nilly and you'd run out. But now I think you can plant trees. I am not going to need to for a while because there's so many, but I will do so soon because then you can plant trees and, you know, restore what you've harvested. But for now, we're going to cut these trees down just to get a good stockpile of wood. We want to get a good stockpile of stone. Eventually, we're going to have to go in search of iron ore or copper or coal. Lots of different resources that you need to build the higher level things in this game. So the trees come down pretty quickly. They're going to go throw them in the chest, somehow walking through walls, but we don't let things like that bother us in an early alpha game. This chest is going to be for wealth. This chest is going to be for food. Now, we have to go here and tell them no food, no wealth inside this area. They'll go put it in chests. This stuff will be more protected. You see where we're going. But basically, the workers, if you look at the crew here, people who are workers will just do grunt work nonstop. Like the carpenter and mason, if there's anything in their work queue, they're supposed to do that first. And then if there's nothing left to do, they will move objects or help build buildings and such. So the concept is good, but sometimes the AI glitches out. Like I said earlier, I had some things in my stonemason's queue, and she was standing here looking at a tree, but that'll be fixed. More classes will be added, perhaps more resources, more animals, more monsters, because right now all I've seen in what I've played so far is goblins, and I'm surprised they haven't showed up because they usually come in and try to extort money and resources from you before you have decent weapons to defend yourself with. They haven't done that yet, which I'm happy about, but let's take a look. So I've got 10 stone, which isn't a lot. Do I have anything? I don't have any ore so far. I think they made random ore a little harder to get, but also I'm digging in dirt here, which is not the best, but I have to go up quite a bit. Oh, see, right here, that's a coal vein. So that's actually worth going for, because if I get iron and coal, I can make steel. And with steel, I can make really good weapons. With iron, I can make decent weapons. But I'm going to go for that. It's kind of far away. What is this? That might be... Oh, it's a rabbit. Nom nom nom. We like to eat rabbits. I don't know. That's kind of far away. Okay. I can build ladders. So it's easier on a flat surface. So let's build a ladder up here. And we'll do one. Come on, work with me here. There. Okay, and once they build those, I can dig this coal out. We'll see how quickly they respond to my request to do so. And in order to build the ladders, he'll have to pick up a log, and one log equals X amount of sections of ladder. But that eventually, I'd like to build the city up once we get a city versus one building. And I actually should probably start a second sleeping quarters, because I have 8 people and 4 beds, which is rude. They're not complaining about it yet because it's only day 3, but they will start complaining. Trust me. People love to complain. You can see the trapper bringing more meat and furs back. Okay, now we've built this ladder. We're going to build that ladder. Once that's done, oh, that might be a level too high. Oh goodness, it's up there. How are we going to get up there? Well, let's do this. I don't know if this will work. I haven't tried it yet. But if I build a ladder to there, will they dig? I don't know. I'll find out. Could be cool. Could be complete abject failure. But we don't have any mineral resources yet. And I think I need at least copper to make a blacksmith hammer. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to find copper ore. And once you get a blacksmith that can make iron tools or steel tools, then your society is going to progress a little bit. But as of right now, we're going to sit by the campfire. So one thing I like about this game, at the end of the day, they're all done working. They sit together and enjoy a campfire. Some people are busybodies and they leave the campfire because they have work to do, important things. Others relax and enjoy, but you know, that is what it is. Well, sometimes they have to put food away too. So I've built enough beds that I can make another house. I guess we should maybe start just another bunkhouse. Don't want it too far away. The door should face inside. I'm just going to make it right here. Okay. So now they'll start building a second bunkhouse. We'll have 8 beds. After that, I'm going to build a dining facility. Hopefully by then I'll have found some copper and I can make a blacksmith, and then society will start building at that point. I am impressed because it hasn't crashed in the Alpha 12 build yet. Like I said, the AI stuff is still a little bit wonky, but it seems to be working for the most part. So I may play a few more hours tomorrow, and if all is well, I'll make an episode 3 and we'll talk about how Alpha 12 is working so far. Oh, good heavens. See? They did it. Oh, that's awesome. So we've got coal and stone up here. Okay. So it's going to be a bit of a walk, but they can start their coal mine. Oh, what's this? Silver. Okay, not as exciting as I would like, but I'm going to poke around and see if I can find some iron. Because iron and coal, which we have found, we've got coal and stone, but coal is nice because actually I haven't played a game where I found a lot of coal so far, but now we have coal. If I can find some iron, maybe if I dig this this mine really deep, I can find something. If not, whatever. I'll look around. But if I can find some iron and coal, we'll have steel tools. We'll keep selling our pelts and furs and make money. This town will be growing. I'll come back once we get to 10, 12 citizens and see where we're at that point. But I'm going to call this one episode 2. Episode 3 will be forthcoming. Probably be a bit later after I get into this. But so far the Alpha 12 build is running way more smoothly than it was last time. Good job, Radiant developers, viewers. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Take it easy.